They need to put you in prison.
They're trying.
Yeah. I can see why.
They're trying. And it's scary. A lot of people, but then what do? Do I just shut up?
No.
You don't think so?
No, you can't shut up. I mean, because in the end, your self-respect, your dignity is the only thing.
That's right. And this is what people don't understand. People say, Andrew, why are you fighting this war? And they don't understand that war is certain. You either fight war against injustice, and you fight war against the things you know that are wrong, and you feel good inside of yourself, or you accept the slave programming and fight a war with your own mind. You have to fight something. I can shut up and believe what I'm told in the news, but then I won't. Why am I so unhappy all the time? Why am I depressed? Why does my life suck? Why does my woman ignore me? Why do my children not respect me? You're fighting a war, then you're fighting a war with your own mind.
People, stop it. Stop. Listen, man, let me start off with this, because obviously this isn't in my interest. Truth be known, my interest would be I can make a channel, sucking Tate off, and things, they can't go worse, can they? It's one of them ones. You can't. Tate has a huge following of cuckolds, essentially. Yeah, so, I mean, there's people making 10, 20, 30 bags a month just pumping his content out. That's an easy play. However, call it what you want, I can't do it. I can't listen to this corniness. And to be fair, I like Tate on a number of particular points. He makes good points. But what I've come to realise is, and many of you Tate cucks, you haven't got to this place yet. Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm deep here, but it's a certain place. This talk about the Matrix and whatever else, that in itself is the Matrix, do you understand? Waffling on. These guys, Tucker Carlson, Russell Brand, Tate, yeah? It's a whole industry now around pretending you're doing some. Listen to this guy. Yeah, listen to this guy.
Right. A lot of people, but then what do? Do I just shut up?
No.
Listen.
I can see why.
They're trying. And it's scary. A lot of people, but then what do? Do I just shut up?
No.
You don't think so?
No, you can't shut up. I mean, because in the end, yourself.
Oh no, please don't shut up, because that's going to do something. Do you get that, people? Yeah, these guys, these showgirls, have conflated waffling on the internet for doing something. It does nothing, people. Yeah? Look for, and again, I'm not a historian, but these guys, Andrew Tate claims, all these corny dudes, yeah, they say, read, I think it's Sun Tzu, Art of War. Read this book, read that book. Read a book to sit on the internet talking about, bro, different wars, bro. Listen to this guy. He sounds like a computer game. Listen.
Shut up?
No.
You don't think so?
Listen.
No, you can't shut up. I mean, because in the end, your self-respect, your dignity is the only thing.
That's right. And this is what people don't understand. People say, Andrew, why are you fighting this war?
Look, just 1 second as well. Look at this guy looking down the camera, yeah? I thought this for a while, but he's the most banned guy on the internet, but his videos don't stop going up. Make it make sense, people. Anyone who's been in the industry knows that when you get shadow banned, you're out of here, yeah? You don't get pumped on Twitter and pumped on, even to this day, on YouTube, he pumped. Make it make sense. Oh, no, bro, he fighting the Matrix. It working pretty well for a minute. Do you understand that one? For someone who's fighting it so hard, it working, playing out quite well for him. And don't tell me that, but it's a deep thing. Listen, if YouTube want you out of here, it's very simple. Yeah? I could code it myself. Yeah? Hashtag Andrew Tate equals 0 views. You understand that one? Simple as that. Every single Tate video, you don't even have to ban people. Just give it 0 views. Any video with Andrew Tate in the name, 0. Simple as that. Unless it comes from CNN or BBC. That's how you do it. It ain't been done. To the moon still. So make this guy who's fighting the system. Again, it working pretty well for a minute. Truth being fair. This system though, he'd be fighting it so much. Anyway, let's get to this part as well.
Is the only thing.
That's right. And this is what people don't understand. People say, Andrew, why are you fighting this war? And they don't understand that war is certain. You either fight war against injustice, and you fight war against the things you know that are wrong.
And I'm tired of hearing another narrative as well. Is this war narrative? You ain't fighting no war. And it takes away. My beef is, again, I know my role. I'm small. I'm nothing compared to Tate in terms of being a showgirl. But we are all showgirls, people. That's what my message is. My message today is, if you are on the internet talking, I don't want to hear about Alpha. I definitely don't want to hear about war. You are a showgirl, and we are all scales of that. Tate is the ultimate showgirl. Fair play to him. I wish I was as much of a showgirl as him, if that makes sense. In this industry, he's the top of it. The difference is, he think, and all of his cucks who follow him, you man think you're really doing something, don't you? Bro, I bought his book, bro. Art of War, bro. Sun Tzu, bro. What's that doing? Yeah? Look throughout history, and again, I'm not a historian. This guy's the one who talks about war and everything else. But if you do know history, the little bit I know is, not one war, yeah, not one revolution has come about from people waffling on the internet. Yeah? All the revolutions, you get busy. You strap up and lock in. Now the argument is, well, IB, Tucker Carlson and Andrew Tate, and well, they're getting the message out. But I was thinking the other day to myself, does that do anything though? Does getting the message out do anything? Because ultimately, when you break it all down, real change, someone has to lead. Yeah? Not by talking. Again, Alex Jones has been talking for 25 years. Where's that going? Nowhere. Do you get that? Waffling on the internet is exactly that. You're waffling, selling products, and nothing wrong with that. But that's what it is. I don't appreciate people sucking things in on fake pretenses. Well, YB, you get a few donations. The point is, you're buying in to watch a cornball waffle on the internet. That's what this is. I'm not sitting here saying, bro, buy this course, bro, and we'll be war leaders, warlords, bro, and come to my war room, bro, and we're fighting the Matrix. Because I'm sorry, you're low IQ. If you think this is fighting the Matrix, your IQ's struggling, 100%. That doesn't mean, I'm not a hater, like I said, that doesn't mean, number one, I don't appreciate Andrew Tate's prowess for marketing. Fair play to him. That doesn't mean I don't agree with many of his points, I do. But say your points. My points are A, B, C, D. It's not no war. I like to waffle. That's the truth though, isn't it? Because he ain't go to war. Yeah? When the police turn up, that's the time to... Oh, I've done videos before. He put a thing out. Oh, I have violence for my enemies. Well, you don't, do you? Yeah? The police turn up. He dragged out. Went outside. Didn't do none. I saw another thing today. One of these posts from this guy. Where is it? It's like, yeah, bro, here we go. Here we go. Look at these cornballs. Who are these guys? Another man. The more they attack him, the more powerful. Too much video games, people. That's what this is. Yeah? Too much video games and not enough fathers in the house. Well, imagine being a dude and writing this about another man. The more... Too much movies. That's what this is, people. Yeah? And Andrew Tate himself is re-encouraging this cuckery. Now, me as a man, yeah, I don't want another man sitting there, especially when I ain't... Look, imagine that. Just imagine for a second. You are a man writing this about another man. The more they attack him, the more powerful he becomes. Turn off the computer games, 100%. So, the more they try to... The more influential... The arrow was shot and never goes back to the bow. It hits with fucking hell. Me personally, fair play to you. I've learnt in life that you've got to do what makes you feel good. And if it makes you feel good, believe in this guy doing something. Fair play to you. But the reality is, he ain't doing none. Yeah? There are Matrix agents on all sides of the political spectrum. War is funded. Trump. See what I mean? This is another one as well. Trump. Are you joking? Trump and I are self-funded. So what happened to Warp Speed then? Why did Trump shut the whole country down and wheel out all these things if he's so self-funded? Because the whole argument is, all the Trump guys say, well, he did that because he was influenced by the medical community. Well, what is he? Is he an alpha or is he not? Yeah, an alpha would have said, listen, I'm big boss, Trump, I'm paid. Yeah, we're doing it my way. Don't forget, I was shilling Trump at the time in 2016. My bad. Yeah? But Trump's whole shtick is, I'm big boss, I'll make all the decisions. Oops. It turns out he don't make no decisions. He gets told like everyone else what to do. You see that one? And this guy's shilling that guy. The corniest guy going. Trump's the corniest guy. Also, yeah? Where was Trump's bailouts for the Jan 6 people? Big Trump. Here's another one. Talk about war and we must... In fact, moments before the Jan 6 thing, Trump was in there saying, we must take back... guys, we must take back our... We must take back our constitution. All this kind of crap. yeah, speaking them typical, classic waffle bars about war and taking this back and taking that back. People went in there, and whether it happened or not, or how it happened or whatever, they went in there and took things back, and guess what happened? They all in jail, and Trump ain't do nizzle. That's what Trump did. And this guy's shilling Trump about I'm self-funded. Well, actually, Tate, you're not really self-funded. You're funded by impressionable and vulnerable men, in my opinion, who believe that you're doing something. You're not really self-funded. Self-funded would be not digging out people's pockets on lies. That's what this is, people. Yeah? That's the key difference. Tate is digging pockets out for people who are misguided and don't know what they're talking about. Yeah? Because he is a big waffler. He wouldn't know anything about war. As neither do I, and that's the point I'm making. If you don't know about war, just don't mention it. For me, it's become purely cliche. If I hear a man mention war, and he ain't never been to war, in fact, and to be quite frank with you, yeah, I'd argue that most people haven't gone to war. I'd argue most Western military have never gone to war. Why? Because you man ain't fighting because you want to fight. You're fighting because you're paid. That's not going to war. Going to war for me is believing in the cause and going out with a crowd. Not, oh well, we're flown into Iraq, we never should have been there, but we're going to go anyway. That for me is cuckery, truth be known. Yeah, that's why I'll never be part of the military. Because if you get told by a man, you're going to fly out there and put your life on the line for someone that don't even make no sense. There wasn't any weapons, people. Did you get that? Yeah? There wasn't no weapons. And yet they flew you out anyway. I had some corny dude on my channel say, YB, you've let me down. You're not patriotic. How can you not fight for your country? You melon. Yeah? I'll fight for just causes. I'll fight for just wars. That's it. And I'll determine if it's just, not some corny politician who ain't never spent no time on a battlefield. Yeah? And I'm happy to be led. I'm happy to be led, but these guys ain't doing no leading. Yeah, Tate ain't doing no leading. And what makes it worse is Tate has the resources. If Tate really believed in this war, yeah, he'd stop selling courses and he'd strap in. Yeah? He'd fly out to somewhere. And, I mean, look at, I don't know, people say they're funded by, I don't know, but let's assume for a second. We know for a fact the Taliban, for example, allegedly, Al-Qaeda, allegedly, they have these bases where they train men up and they get busy. Well, Tate, Mr. War, yeah, if you want to take the Matrix down, because like I said the other day, I'm not a historian, yeah, but look through history yourself. Name me some big change, especially let's not forget, Tate claims, the Matrix is so big and it's so controlling. Well, if the Matrix is so big and controlling, there's been much lesser infrastructures in place, or there's been much less institutions than the current Matrix. And it took La Violencia to bring change about. Look throughout history. Yeah? All of them. Must be violence. That's the point I've got to now. That's what I believe. If you ain't talking that, you're waffling on the internet. Do you understand that, people? And I understand, and that's the thing. In my opinion, the transcendence is realising there's a reason speech is free. Yeah? They give you that. They know you can waffle. Well, you can do nothing. They know people. That's why they give you it for free. Yeah, it's freedom of speech because you can just waffle on the internet. And that's why, in my opinion, they've distracted people into believing, yeah, and that's why people talk now, there's no more freedom of speech anymore. Like, as if that was going to do something anyway. See what I mean? They've got you barking at the complete wrong tree here. Oh, we need our freedom of speech back. For what? To hear Andrew Tate talking on the internet some more. Well, there might as well be none. You might as well have none. Because they're not going nowhere. Yeah? Tucker Carlson, Trump, Tate, Russell Brand, anyone else you want. Yeah? They are marketing agents for waffle. All of them. Right and the left. The right, all of them. In fact, the right's even worse. At least Russell Brand, he's a hippie. he ain't never going to do nothing. My beef is with them dudes on the right and Tate who talk about, we got the weapons. I've got the weapons. I'm locked and loaded. Police turn up. Yeah, the Matrix actually turned up. Wait a minute, bear in mind, this is his analogy. What did Neo do when the Matrix turned up? Oh, yeah, he get busy. But Tate, Mr. Matrix, the law turns up. Yeah, and the law won. Oops. And now they're coming for me. It's going nowhere, people. Yeah. And I'm baffled. I'd love someone explain to me where you think that's going. I want to hear it genuinely. And I understand, like I said, there's people out there who think this is going somewhere. Tell me where you think it's going. Yeah? Because it's not going nowhere. This guy, just like Tucker Carlson, will be talking on the internet, digging your pockets out for this course. Become a war bro. Become a warlord, bro. Become a real man, bro. Your pockets will be getting dug out for the next 20, 30 years. Oh, until he dies. That's what this is, people. It's a digging pockets expedition. Yeah? Anyone really trying to bring change around? Look at revolutionaries. Che Guevara, for example. He was, whether you agree with communism or not, Che went all the way throughout Africa and South America trying to bring a revolution towards socialism and communism, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. Yeah? And he died doing that. Do you understand that, people? Yeah? That's what a man is. That's what a war is. That's what a belief is. Other people, I don't know, to a lesser extent, you've got Gaddafi in Libya, you've got Saddam in Iraq. They weren't really doing change, but the point I'm making is Gaddafi was offered. The West told him, you can leave Libya and go and live in a safe haven somewhere. Just like Pablo. Pablo chose a grave in Colombia over a jail cell in America. Gaddafi chose a grave in Libya over exile. Yeah? Saddam and his kids. Saddam's kids, actually, they did more than he did, to be fair. Saddam's kids, his sons, Uday and Qusay, they went out fighting to the end. Guns was going. Big facts, yeah? In their country. They chose to die, and these guys were offered. It wasn't a case of, well, they got stuck there. They was offered. It's well reported. Bush was even saying, you have 2 weeks to leave and leave peacefully, kind of thing. They stayed there. They dug in, 100%. They dug in and they fought to the end. That is war, yeah? And it devalues. You got these cornballs on the internet talking about things. They don't know. You don't know about that. Neither do I. That's the point I'm making. I'm a cornball, and you are a cornball. But you're telling people, you're telling these impressionable people, men, oh, bro, come join me in this thing. It's not a thing. It's not. You're a waffler, yeah? You're the top of the wafflers on the internet. That's all it is, people. It's not going nowhere. He ain't gonna do none. Because people who be doing something, they ain't on the internet waffling on about it. They just ain't. Yeah? They just ain't doing that. They're in the trenches. Yeah? That's what they're doing. And realistically now, no one ain't doing nothing. Do you understand? And the reason no one ain't doing nothing is people like this have been brought in to distract you. Yeah? Oh, let's bring in, it's a great shtick, to be fair, the Kabbalah brought in. Let's bring in a man and pump him up to the moon and get men, because realistically, yeah, it's only going to be men who are going to be doing any fighting. So they know, let's cuckold the next generation into thinking the fight's about free speech, into thinking the fight's about the Matrix, and let's talk on the internet. That's what they will do. Tucker Carlson comes out. Oh, listen, Tucker and all them other idiots, they come out and say a few true things, and people go mad for it. And I've been there myself. You think people want to hear things that they believe. So you think, yeah, this guy's saying what I believe in, so that's good. But like I said, in the last few years, I've transcended that. That's the base level. That's the middle level. The transcendence is, wait a minute, this ain't going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. Oh, but Cucker said something that I agree with. So that means what, people? What's Cucker gonna do? Yeah. And these men, who people claim are leaders of what though? Yeah. Leaders of what? You ain't building a compound somewhere and trenching in and getting ready to really do something. Yeah. You're making a channel on Rumble. Like, come on. Is that what it is? Is that what it is now? Is that what revolution is about? Building a trench on, building a channel on Rumble. Okay, no. They've really lowered the bar, and that's exactly what I'm getting at. That this is the shtick, people. Yeah, make people believe. Oh yeah, believe something's coming in nothing. Essentially, yeah, it's all gonna change. Why? Because Cucker's talking out and Tate's talking out, and they've been talking out though. Like how? Yeah. At what point is Tate going to unite his virgins to dig in? He ain't going to do that. Yeah? Because if he was, he'd have been done that already. Yeah? He'd have said, listen, people, just like all the others did. Yeah? Just like Gaddafi did. Gaddafi went out in his home, 100% Tripoli, I believe it was. Saddam, he went out a bit corny, but still fair play to him. He didn't run off into exile. He got hanged 100%. Saddam's sons, they went out shooting to the end. 100%. Salute for that. No doubt about that one. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to go out if you feel a certain way. I'll tell you how you don't go out. In fact, I'll show you how you don't go out, this guy. Where is it? Let me show you how you don't go out. Well, I can't show you, actually, I ain't got it up, but either way, man. You get the point. Yeah. And all this talk about the Matrix as well, it just does my head in. It really does my head in. I don't know what people see. I just don't get it. I'm not sure what people can, again, genuinely. I understand you've been indoctrinated, yeah? But explain to me what this guy's fighting. That's what I want to hear. Tell me what he's fighting. Tell me. YB is fighting A, B, C, D. And tell me how he's doing that. Yeah? Because anyone can have a court case and talk on the internet about it. No, that's not fighting nothing, is it? If Tate alleges the system is inherently corrupt, what is Tate doing? What is Tucker Carlson doing? What is Russell Brand doing? What's all the other goofballs on the internet doing to bring around change in that system? Yeah? Oh, but YB, Tate put out a live stream on Rumble and you know, the system. Oh, YB, the system. Oh, come on, people. Yeah? And there's nothing wrong. I'm a showgirl. I love making videos on the internet. That's what I love to do. I'm passionate about it. But that's what it is. You get that? Tate likes making money and making videos on the internet and digging out your pockets to pretend to be an alpha, to pretend to be a warlord, to pretend to be fighting something. He ain't fighting nothing. And I'll tell you what makes him worse to me is, number one, he's lying about it, and number two, he actually has the resources to implement said conditions. Now, you can argue, why be? But, you know, number one, if Tate had to put up a fight against the police, he may have been dead. Pablo, yeah? Che, yeah? Saddam's sons, yeah? Libya, yeah? That's the point I'm getting at. Do you see it now? Yeah, that's the point. Are you fighting the system or are you not? Simple as that. And he's not. Yeah? That's why. Oh, but why be? Tate's worth 200 million and that means that it's not smart for him to do any to fight back. Well, why is he posting these corny videos? I just played you. Man, war is about, you have to fight, the war is inevitable and the war, bro. Why is he posting that for? And going and walking into the court? Yeah? What part of that was warful? Yeah, what part of that was a leader? Getting dragged to jail. Oh, it's injustice. I didn't see a video. Of whoever you want. Look, throughout history, all the revolution, man. I didn't see a video of them, man, talking about, oh, it's injustice. They got busy. Look at the French Revolution, even. Yeah? The people complained for a while and then got busy. But someone has to lead that. Do you understand that? And these are the men you lot put on a pedestal. Oh, he's the pinnacle of a man, YB. You're just mad that you're not as much as a man as him. I've already said. Definitely don't follow me. I'm the last person to follow. But definitely don't follow him either. He don't even know himself. How can you follow a man that don't know himself? How can you follow a man who's delusional? Yeah? This guy is a master marketeer that's been put on by the cabal, 100%. To get into your mind and to cuckold the next generation. You've all been 100%. If you follow this guy, yeah, like you're doing something, you cuckolded. Yeah? You may as well, and I bet there's a whole bag of man. The guy, yeah, who wrote this tweet here, where was it? I just read it out. The guy who wrote this tweet would 100% love for his wife, his future wife. He ain't got a wife, but but the guy, where is it? I just read it out. But the guy who was talking about every attack Tate gets, he gets stronger. His health points go up. Yeah, oh, his attack points. It's just mad. The internet's mad, people. I need to find it again. It was too funny. Where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Look. The more they attack him, the more powerful he becomes. The more they try to censor and suppress his message. The more influential he... Oh, yeah. I mean, the more they try to censor. Censor how, exactly? So all I see is him everywhere. So what censoring's going on then? I'm shocked about this one. And like I said, really... there was a movement, yeah? Look into it. Look into the Boogaloo Boys, yeah? They was a movement who started in the US, and their movement was, they were against police brutality, yeah? And their movement was, we're locked and loaded. They'd turn up to these protests and be locked and loaded, yeah? Guess what? That all got shut down, 100%. That got shut down real quick. That's what they don't want, yeah? They don't want people coming together and lock and loading in. That's how change actually comes about. It don't come about by some corny bald dude on the internet waffling about it. That's exactly how it don't come about. Exactly how it don't. Yeah? Last way it comes about. These guys, all these videos, yeah, should be marked with this is entertainment only. That's all it is, people. It's nothing deeper than that. It's a MLM marketing scheme to dig your pockets out and feel like you're part of something. Yeah? Oh, I'm part of this movement that's going somewhere. The only place this is going is to £50 a month recurring revenue for Mr. Andrew Tate. So he can put on Instagram how many Lamborghinis he got. More than you. Wait a minute, I'm going to pay a man who's already rich to tell me how many more Lambo he got. Like, and he this guy taking over the world. I mean, let's wait for a second, yeah? What is revolutionary about buying cars as a rich man? Like, that's for me, that is, that's the cookie cutter, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'm a man and I buy loads of cars because I'm rich. Like, who can't do that? We've seen that from Floyd for the last 20 years. We've seen that from everyone who's got money for the last however long. There's nothing revolutionary about that. You know what I mean? And people are carrying on like it's the Messiah. It's proper wild. And like I said, I'm not a hater. Point for point, I agree with many of the things he's saying, but fundamentally, for me, he's a devil. Yeah? And I'll explain why anyway. And look at these two, both of them, all this squad. This squad, they're down with it. Yeah? All of them. Think about it. Let's assume for a second there is this big cabal going on. Do you think they don't know to wheel out a cornball like this? You know what I'm saying? Of all the things they've done, Tower 7 just disappeared into... You think they can't wheel out a cornball and pump him up? And his dad was working with them, man. Oops. Oh no, it's a deep one where his dad was working there, but it wasn't one of them, and he's real... Yeah? Tighten up. And like I said, genuinely, I do want to hear from people. Tell me where you think this is going. Tell me what really inspires you about this guy. I want to hear it. Seriously. Yeah? I want to hear it. I want to hear someone explain to me what you mean by he's fighting the war. Yeah, these bars here, I want, genuinely, people who rate this guy like he's Jesus. Yeah, Andrew Jesus. Tell me what you hear here and think, yeah, but YB, he's backed this up this way. Just tell me how. I'm rational. If you say YB, look at ABCD, and it happened. YB, he fought the system this way, and this way. I'll say, fair play, I'm wrong. I'll concede it.
Scary. A lot of people, but then what do? Do I just shut up?
No.
You don't think so?
No, you can't shut up. I mean, because in the end...
No, please don't shut up. Like, whoa, Andrew, if you shut up, then... No. Listen, all due respect, yeah, if Tate never said nothing else, nothing would change. Yeah? Come on. No, Tate, don't stop talking on the internet some more.
Your self-respect, your dignity is the only thing.
That's right. And this is what people don't understand. People say, Andrew, why are you fighting this war? They don't understand that war is certain. You either fight war against injustice, you fight war against the things you...
So like I said, explain to me exactly what war he's been fighting and how he's been doing it. That's what I want to hear. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%, no doubt.